Hello everyone and happy October. In this video, I'm going to be going over my October budget as well as my money goals. In case you are new here, my name is Layla and I am currently on my debt-free journey. I have $36,000 of student loan debt left, but I do have a little over $9,000 saved for those student loans, just waiting to be paid in a lump sum payment. And I'm also working toward financial independence. So I have my YouTube channel here where I document everything about my finances and also try to share some information about finances as well. But anyways, today I will be going over my October budget. I feel like I literally just filmed my September budget and it went so fast. Like September was just a blink of an eye, but we are here. I always get really excited for the final 3 months of the year. I don't know why, there's just something that's super exciting about it. So this year is no different, and it is October 1st when I'm filming this, and that's when this video is going to go up. So hopefully we have a strong month and a strong final quarter of the year. I will soon be uploading my video on my September update, my September finance update, my September extra income, and then also a quarter 3 update because we're already into the 4th quarter. So I'm going to start with my money goals for October. And as usual, they're about the same. So the first one is going to be in regards to my student loan debt. And right now, it's been a little bit tough to save money from September. Probably going into October, it's going to be a little bit tough too, just because of other expenses. And one of my goals that I set in September, I did not reach. So I'm kind of moving that to October. And that's to get my student loan savings to $10,000 or more. I would just need to put like, I don't know, $400 toward my student loans. So that's kind of just what I'm going to aim for. Really, I would rather put like $500 or $600. I think that's reasonable, but just ideally to get over $10,000. And I'm going to try to go way above that, but 10,000 is good in the 10th month of the year. And that's goal number 1. Number 2 is to make at least $1,000 online. So for the month of October, I want to receive $1,000. But another thing is I really want to get back into blogging and writing and stuff. So I want to generate enough income in October so that for November, I make over $1,500. So I need to get back onto my Living Like Layla blog, write some emails, my Debt Over It blog. I do think I want to make room for that. I think I'm gonna go through and like delete my social medias again because it does distract me oftentimes. So I really want to just focus on my business again and focus on growing my money, because the more money I have, the faster I can pay off debt, the faster I can invest and reach all of my other goals. So I'm gonna strive for that. I need to lay out a plan today in regards to like what I want to write about and when I will do that, but I think I can do that this month. I think those are my only money goals for October. Of course, I would love to stay under budget, but that's just a thing, that's just a known thing. So I think it is important for me for the month of October to stay within budget, especially with my groceries, going out to eat. No personal spending, ideally, because I did break that in September, as you all know. So in October, I'm gonna work on definitely sticking to my no spend rule and go from there. Now I'm gonna go into my October budget. So I will go down to the bottom of the screen and let's just jump right into it. Starting with my income. So my work income will be the same, $5,134.44. All of this is pre-tax, just FYI, including my full-time job. So I do pay quarterly estimated taxes. That's what those numbers off to the right are calculating. And then business income, I'm expecting at least 1,000. So that's just what I put now, just so all of these numbers make sense. But ideally it will be higher than that in the month. Other income I put at 100. This is another one that I definitely want to be higher, but I need to work on that. So I just put 100 for now because I probably will make at least 100 in extra income. And then sinking funds, I have it at 250, and I will explain that, like why that is, once I go through my budget. So total income, $6,484.44 for now. And let's go into my actual expenses. So the first ones here are typically just fixed expenses. They're about the same every single month. For my taxes, this is what I put aside for my quarterly estimated taxes, and I'm just putting $1,200. Usually it's a little lower, sometimes it's a little bit higher, and that just goes to my savings. It's not really my money. I have to pay quarterly estimated taxes, so it'll be gone later. Sinking funds still at $1,132. This will probably change soon. I do need to add something. It just depends on certain things, but for now we're sticking with the usual. Roth IRA, $150 per usual. Donate $50. I already know who I'm going to be donating to in the month of October. Rent, trash, and pest is at $1,411. Renter's insurance, $13.83. Wi-Fi is $55 with Google Fiber. Electricity, I'm budgeting $70. I'm usually pretty below this, especially now. Like once we get into fall and winter, I don't use my heat at all because it's like my apartment is warm enough. So, and obviously no air either. So it's still on now, but it should be going down over the next few months. Water and sewage, I do know the month before, so that will be $33.58. Groceries, I'm still budgeting $325, and hopefully I do stay under that. I know it's up to me to stay under that, but it's just been, sometimes it's tough. I have been purchasing all like organic produce, so things do start to add up, or I'll like, I don't know, I've been making multiple grocery trips throughout the month just because I'll either like forget something or I decide to cook something different and it kind of is becoming a problem. I live right next to the grocery store, so I can walk there, and I guess that convenience is kind of making it harder to stay under budget because I just am 100 feet outside of my apartment and I can be at the grocery store. So anyways, food out, I'm gonna keep at $30. I don't know if I'll go out to eat, but that's, you know, kind of the range we've been around. Well, yeah, we'll keep it at 30. Gas for my car, I've been getting gas more often, so 70 should be good, continuing with 70. And student loan savings, like I said, one of my goals is to get to at least $10,000, so that would just take about $400, but I want to do $500 or more to get over the 10,000 mark, and then of course it would be great if I could do more. That would really depend on just making extra income. Life insurance is at $90. If you want to know why I have that, it's in the description box. I explain that. I think I might make a whole separate video on that, like I need your opinions type of thing. I need help. Okay, anyways, health and beauty is high. So I put it at $650 just because there's a lot going on. Yeah, so I've recently found out some things about my health, like literally yesterday. I basically have a diagnosis, and so things are going to be changing a little bit with how, like, I don't know how often I need to go to the doctor. I know that I'm going to have 3 doctor visits in the month of October, so copays for that, including the holistic doctor, which is like going to be 200 something. I'm going to be getting acupuncture probably several times, and yeah, there's just like a lot going on, so I put it high at $650. Oh, and I was gonna purchase my skincare last month, but I ended up not doing that just because I had, you know, I spent so much money on everything. So I decided to like try to reduce what I'm using and just get that in October. So I do absolutely need to purchase that this month though, because I'm about to be out of some products. Phone will be $40. And then another big one is for dogs. So I'm putting $400 because I don't know, that might be a little too low as well. But unfortunately, my dog who was sick back in June, she is very sick again. We don't exactly know what's going on, but it has been very expensive and obviously just upsetting because we don't want her to feel sick. So it's just upsetting overall. But yeah, it's costing us a little bit more, a lot more money to be fair. So I think 400 is a good starting point for the month of October. Hopefully we get some answers and then can go from there. Business, only $12, thank goodness, because was really hoping I went to go check like what I usually pay in October, and I was so glad to see just the $12. That's for Google Workspace, so $6 for both of my website emails, and I was relieved because I didn't want to have to pay like a few hundred for anything this month. Next would be gifts, and my sister's birthday is in October, and I may even start buying Christmas gifts, or I don't know. We're trying to avoid Christmas this year, but we'll see. So I'm putting this at 100. I'll probably go over this, honestly, just because it's my sister, and I usually do, so like she's easy to shop for, and maybe if I buy Christmas gifts, it will go over that, but 100 for now, and I would pull that from my sinking fund, so that's why I have the 250, and then the next thing So 100 for my gift sinking fund. But then I do need to get car maintenance, so I'm gonna get an oil change next month, even though I'm not like due for one. But you know, a lot of y'all told me I still need to get oil changes, so I'm gonna do that. And there may be more involved with it. Like I feel like I need some more car maintenance things because it's been a year. So I did just 150, and I have my sinking fund for that as well. So that's where the 250 comes from. So I'd pull from there. So that is it. That's what I'm expecting for the month of October. And you can see that I would have $6,232.41 in expenses. And if I subtract that from my income, I would have some money left over, $252, which ideally I would apply toward my student loans. But I'm not really sure, because usually, you know, if something goes over budget, that's where I make room for the extra balance that I have. So I'm not really sure yet if I can apply that toward my student loans, but I'm just gonna keep it as is and just see how everything goes. It's a pretty straightforward month, nothing too, I mean, it is, there's kind of some big things in there, but it is what it is, and we are figuring things out. Just sometimes life happens, you know, so we have to deal with health issues or dogs getting sick, or if you have children, your children getting sick. It's just happening, you know, and it's kind of just happening at the same time. But I'm hoping for some good news in regards to other things, which I will eventually talk about. But I'm just not going to get sidetracked with that. But this is everything for the month of October. I'm still looking forward to the month, still going to make progress. It's okay. So that is it for my October budget and my money goals. So please comment down below what your money goals are for the month of October, or maybe even the quarter coming up. And please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.